Hello guys, this is ScherBR, and today we just got the second part of the FMA Alchemist event collab, and I'm just logged on the game and I'm trying to check what is new about the second part. People are telling me that the challenge board is already released from some hours before now, but it was not working correctly. And let's check this stuff right now. Missions unlocked, go to mission board, and that's exactly what we're going to do. New mission board unlocked, it says. Whoa! I saw the screenshot about this, and this mission board here is the second mission board. It's the first mission is the same as the past mission from mission board 1. At least for the first one, but we need to clear everything again. Let me see if I can get back to mission board 1. I can get back to mission board 1. But that's it, and we have to clear some of these missions again. But it's interesting because the temporary crystal reward here is already five times the number of the original one when we did the mission on the mission board 1. So I believe this will be a good thing to do, and we'll have to run the new stages to see what's more to do. It's here, Devour to Survive Easy Extra. It says extra. Is this the one that says here extra? Yeah, it's extra. So it's not the same mission as before. It's based on the second part. Well, it's good because it starts at low recommend mine. You see it's 15k recommend mine and 4 EP cost. It's similar to this one here. The War to Survive Super Hard. Super Hard, it's the last difficulty of the before you get into challenge. Challenge 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get to exchange bot and check some new stuff here. It still says the silver pocket watch in overhead to get the Fullmetal Alchemist characters. I'll finish Thermal is old thing, the Venom weapon ticket old thing. It's old thing, old thing, old thing, old thing. You can get a new Thermal here. That's interesting because Thermal is not exactly a good weapon. And it's not that very good. It's just good here on the event, and maybe if you need to change your element to light in the future. Well, basically there's something that should be known about the event weapons. The free event weapons, they are similar to a 5-star weapon evolved to 6-star because their skills are based on 5-star weapons. So basically you had a 5-star weapon and you evolve it, that will be what you have. Speaking exactly about status and about damage, skill, everything is based on a 5-star weapon. So that's why they are not that useful for the future. You can evolve the weapon, have 2 for the event to make it easier to clear some of the new quests. We'll see if they are that hard to complete or not. And in the future, maybe you will trade this works for some mirror fragments to get some good stuff that you can get only with mirror fragments. And you see there's 4 more half finished Tremolo to get, and they are pricier, but they cost silver drops. You see I had this number of silver drops here. I didn't have anything worth to spend. The bucks are never worth for me. I don't think they are worth. So I can purchase the Tremolo here and stack some more with the new quest and get the half finished Tremolo to make 2 weapons if I want to. I'm not sure if I'll do, unless if I can beat the new stages. You see Tremolo for after half finished Tremolo, 1 new orb. Orbs are always good to get. 1 new Awakening Ember, that's very good. Awakening Pearl, also good to get. Just one this time. And more bucks. Well, this event alone will give you 8 bucks. You need 10 for one character to reach level 100. Well, I don't think many people can get to this high level without spending a lot of gems on refused on Seraph Gate. So that's not for everyone, but you can stack, get 8, and wait for some time to use that. And there's hammers here. They are very costly, unless the event gives more silver ores on drop. I don't think they are very worth. The hammers were dropping a lot from the event so far, so they were dropping 1 5-star hammer and 1 4-star hammer on the last stage, the challenge 3. So spending 200 ores for a single hammer don't seem that worth it. So that's okay. There are more hammers, and that's strange because they only give the sword hammer. That's probably because of the second Tremolo sword to use it. But they say that we will get a new weapon with a free new weapon that will raise the drops, and it says here on help. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. It's here. Help. They said something. Let me see if it's here. Well, as you see, they updated this table, and it shows what we can get from the new stage. There are a lot of new stages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 new quests to do, and that the last one is 40k. It's a lot. I don't think most people will be able to clear, but I'm already around 35k mighty. I can probably do this stage with the event weapon. So they said here, no, it's not here yet. You can see here. You can acquire weapons that grant you extra quest item drops from the exchange booth. New items will be added to the exchange booth at 40 May. Okay, they said that you could get this new weapon to give you more drops on exchange booth. Let's check if the Tremolo has a raise on drops. Let's check the Tremolo here. Sorry, it's better to just synthesize and check the Tremolo. The Tremolo by itself does not have anything saying that it raises drops. And the 5-star weapons that were granted on this event, I have most of them already maxed. It does not say it raises the drops. So that's strange. Very strange. Unless then you can get some new weapon by clearing stages. I'm not so sure how you can get this weapon. Let me click here again. Exchange books. Let me check it. It's here again. Tremolo. It's the same weapon. It's the same name. Oh, let me change for this one here. Maybe it has something new added to it. So let's go to top. Get to gift box. Let me clear. Let's check it here. And well, it's the same sword, and it doesn't have anything related to drop on anything here. When it's a weapon that you use it on to raise drop, I don't think I have any weapon that raise drops here to explain you, but it shows. It will show here that it's effective on specific event or stage. So that let me check here on the help section. Maybe I'm just missing it. Well, not bad. Everything that you get on the second part of the event are just gems. First clear and complexion, 30 gems and unlimited time. Well, maybe you get it from the mission board. Well, probably you can get it from mission board. Somewhere here. around here. We'll see later when I try to clear this one. So let's check some more stuff. And there's this new event here, also the Alchemy of the Gods, really unique to find a weapon. You get this event here. It's a totally new event. I just checked it with people on Discord, and this event here you can get this unique currency here, this sphere, this rainbow sphere. And the more you get this one, you try to make some free rolls and get some good free weapons. There's gacha weapons, 6-star gacha weapons here from free. You can farm this item here. So it's a good moment for you to spend your stamina pots and get some drops from this thing here. This you can get a lot of new weapons. Well, I'll check this later. Let me see if there's one. Some more stuff here. No, it doesn't seem to have more stuff here. Okay, let's check the vinyl weapon. Someone was saying that Steel Matter was releasing on this, yeah, and Steel Matter is here. Well, let's check some stuff here. First, and this banner was already here, and it's Transmutation Special Divine Weapon. This is the Divine Weapon summon that you can use your currency from the event. As you see, there's this Ferrum 5-star weapon. This guy gives you more transmutation gem. So you summon this weapon, you go to the it's a cycle. You go to the event, you get some of the currency you get here, summon for this weapon, you get more this skill, that's transmutation gem plus. By equipping this sword you get even more drops from the event, so that you can keep getting more spheres to summon more weapons. This refuse work here is similar to the Hirsch sword. The artwork is very similar, but we can check. It's a 6-star sword. There's weapon details. Well, let me check here. And it's heavy physical damage to enemies, but it does not say if there's any element to it. As you can see, this word is free of element. Well, it's okay. Let's click on drop rate so you can see more stuff. And as you can see, the only 6-star weapon here is the few. You can get this the 5-star Warrior Ferrum and this Tempered Crystal Magic. This Tempered Crystal is just for tempering. It's the same that you can get from daily dungeons, and you can get also some hammers. So this kind of says it's useless to trade for hammers on the exchange booth for the second part of the game. Just use this thing here. As soon as you're done with the Fullmetal Alchemist event, just go here and you keep summoning to get this 6-star weapon here. If you will probably be a word that you will be equipping as a secondary weapon, because it doesn't seem that strong. But equipping 6 stars words maxed level will give you a lot of status that this will be useful for a long time. Let me close here and see. Let me check the final weapon traits just to see the status of this. So there's more information here. It says there is a new event going on where you can summon, and it says that you need only 200 transmutation gems to divine 10 times. So 200 makes you summon 10 times. That's good. And it says that you have some step information, and a normal step you have a chance for a Phantom, and every 3 steps, every 3rd step you get some 1+ drop, and it's sent 100% to receive the Refuse word. So this is a very good event if you can spend some stamina pots to keep getting this Refuse word. You could use it for damage so that you can make some damage against enemies that are weak to skills, but I don't think that's worth. I believe that you getting multiple copies of this is just for limit break, so that you can get even more status. So that's it. You see that this sword is not even that strong, and even when it reaches max level, it's very low status compared to First Battle's Word. So First Battle's Word is work of your limit breaks, and this word here is only work if you can use duplicates to keep raising the limit. Okay, let's get back here. And let's see the other stuffs related. There's Alchemy of the Gods. It says increase the drop rate for unique event weapons. And these unique event weapons, they're probably related to this new event. Transmutation Gen Plus, already in every quest. That's it. These weapons here are for the new event that's not related to Full Metal Alchemist. This bow increases attack and magic and heals small amounts of AP. And as you can see, it's just a worse stuff for compared to the ScherBR Light. And there's Tony Trustis, because it's also not 5-star. Okay, this Chrysler is a 5-star bow. We have the Tony Trustis, it's the only new 6-star weapon based on release here, and it's explosion that was heavy and cause paralyzed. This step here is useful. It's very good. I remember using this one here on Japan. The status are good. The guard rate is good. Not that you need to guard with a mage, but the paralyzed bolt can give paralyzed, and that transmutation gen bonus, it's very worth because you can get a lot of summons to get a lot of that weapon and farm a lot of limit break for the event. So now that we're done here, there's this new banner that we need to check here. Silmera and Abel. The Silmera, it's a bow user. She's based on Valkyrie Profile 2. As you can see, well, her status are better than the Full Metal Alchemist characters, at least, and it's because they were nerfed. She, being a bow user, she changes her physical to magical attack. It's not something I like, because you need to raise both status. At least both have around the same values for both physical and mag, but the problem is just the skill that you want to keep on your character. It focuses on physical, is it focuses on magical? You have to choose. And let's check her skills here, and she's increased her critical rate. She improves all abilities when reach god is +1 or higher. This thing here is defined as the same from all Valkyries. It's a very strong skill. And there's Holy Rebellion. Holy Rebellion increases damage dealt when below 40% HP. This is terrible. No, you don't want to stay on low health. You never want to stay on low health. Right now, Silmera is not that strong. I need to check her unique orbs in the future to see if she gets better by unique orb, but she's not as strong. There's Abel. It's strange because there's 2 bow users, and Abel it's dark. Silmera it's non-elemental. She can convert all her attacks, and Abel is dark. Abel has a lot of status here. He has more status than Silmera, at least for damage, and he loses some defensive status. Let's check again. Yeah, it's more offensive than Silmera. His third attack it's magical, also same thing that happens with Silmera, but that's one thing good about him. It's 2 of his 3 attacks are elemental. In Nachi, as example, only her 3rd attack is from the dark elemental. So when dealing with the enemies with dark, he will probably do more damage than Nachi. But let's check his skills. He increases critical rate at the start of each turn. The range height is useless. Draws fewer enemy attacks. Because you don't want to use a skill to draw fewer enemy attacks on any of your characters. You want your tank to draw more enemy attacks. So this is useless. And he increases magic and attack on each of your turns. This one is good, it stacks probably. So that's it. And that's this guy here. And we already have a Dark Bow user. This seems not that important. I don't know if he gives anything to drop. Or you see, in Fullmetal Alchemist there was a 5th page saying that the character itself will give you more drops. So neither Evil, neither Silmeria has a 5th page, so neither of them will give you more drops. So they are not obligated, and you can skip them from the event and do just fine. So let's see this one here. This one here is for single pulls, so you can use your silver tickets, and the one above is just for 10 pulls. And this one here is the same logic of the Fullmetal Alchemist, but there's this new thing here. The artifact drop rate will raise to 2.8. Let me check if the Fullmetal Alchemist was exactly like this. Fullmetal Alchemist is on top. Yeah, the artifact drop rate was also raised to 2.8%. But the same thing, same rates, same stuff, same first summon to 3k gems, so you can save some. But if you don't want to try for these characters, I don't even recommend using the 3k gems, because you want to summon on the 3rd step, and the 3rd step needs you to spend 8k first. So that's it for this one here. Divine Weapon on step 3 has the same drop rates until the end of the it's okay, because if you summon 3 times, then until the end of the banner, that is the date, you'll still be getting the better drops. So I'll be closing this video. It's becoming very long already, because that's a lot of stuff on this new part of the event, and there was a new whole event coming together with it. So closing by, and subscribe if you haven't, and I will make some new video coming, doing some new stuff in the future. I'm working on something that you guys will like, but I may need some 1 or 2 days to finish it. So please subscribe if you haven't, so you can get my videos when I release. Closing, thanks.